This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, I just put it in the group. Class is starting. Please join. All right, so there are only 14 people, but anyway, we'll carry on. Most of them would go through the recordings. Okay, so today what we're going to learn is we're going to do some 2 to 3 case studies, simple case studies, not so complicated. I have removed balance sheet, I've removed cash flow, I've removed income statement also. Today what we're going to focus is we're just going to focus on revenue model. That's it. Okay, so what is a revenue model? Well, it's a fairly simple one. What is revenue model? Revenue, how do you calculate revenue? Revenue is equal to selling price into quantity sold. That's it. It was very simple. But when you see in the case studies, they'll give you selling price, they'll give you quantity sold. You'll just straight away substitute the numbers and you'll just calculate. But actually, it is not in that case. Most of the time, you don't get direct answers. You have to really work, and there'll be a separate sheet which is called as revenue drivers. So this is what I'm going to show you. There is also something called as cost drivers. And normally we think cost drivers means what? Cost price into quantity sold, which is not actually so direct. There's chance that it may not be direct. So let us I'll give you one simple example. Then slowly I will take you into a bigger problem. If you look at it, my first case study, RM01, they are given the soap price, they have given the volume. They're asking us to find the revenue of soap, hair color, and detergent, and they're asking for a total revenue. Can you solve this and give me the answer? It won't be simple. It's like a warm up for you, this one. So then I'll take you to RM0203, and then you'll realize it's not so easy. But just to get a warm up, can you solve this?
Sir, can you repeat? Because I entered late, so I don't know what were you talking about.
Okay, so you're doing revenue model. Okay, we are not doing income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. We're just focusing today on two factors. One is the revenue factors, one is the cost factors. In the regular case study, what happened? They were giving directly selling price, they were giving you regularly quantity sold. You should just substitute and solve. Only in Volvo model, you saw slightly we had to do calculations. Okay, so very similar to that, all case studies won't give you direct. You need to really find out the revenue. So that is what today we are going to understand. Today we are going to do only two things: how to calculate revenue drivers, how to calculate the cost drivers. That's it, because it's not going to be so direct in the case studies. So for that, one of the practical example which I've given is this one, revenue build-up sheet. They have given you the sale price, they have given you the volume. Now you're supposed to calculate revenue. So I'm asking you to solve this sheet and tell me what is the answer you're getting. You need to get revenue for soap, revenue for hair color, revenue for detergents, and finally you have to give me the total revenue for it. Okay, Nandini, I'll wait for others. Let's see what answer they get right. I'm waiting for others to give the answers. You got same as Nandini, then you're wrong. me show you. All of you would have done the same thing, right? Equals soap into packets, number of packets. 4,21,871 soap packets. Each soap packet is 16 rupees. So selling price into quantity. Okay. If you're getting it like a hashtag, just double click between the columns and you will be able to get it. And then what you would have done, you have added it up and this. How many of you got the same answer? Type 1. Okay. You have to be very careful here. I know a lot of you will make mistake. They have asked the answer in what? Lakhs. What am I supposed to do? I have to represent the data in lakhs. So it will be equals 16 rupees into 4,21,875 divided by 10 to the power of 5. So it is 68 lakhs. This is the correct answer. Sometimes they'll ask in millions, lakhs, thousands, and lakhs has 5 zeros. That's why I divided by 10 to the power of 5. You want me to do it one more time? I didn't do anything actually. Equals 16 into 4,21,875 divided by 10 to the power of, that is shift 6 and 5. Add it up. They're all relative referencing. Just type next. All of you got this row. I'll give you 10 minutes time. Can you solve this? 5 o'clock now, 5:10. Okay, 10 minutes is enough to solve this. Solve it. Are you able to do, or you want me to solve it on behalf of you? Okay. Only Nandini is responding. Others, can I start solving it? Okay. The sugar plant capacity per year. At least give me what is the answer you got. For the first year, sugar plant capacity, how much? Okay, so equals capacity is 1000. This will remain same for all the years. Number of working days is 240, 24. Oh, okay, per day, right? Okay, so then it will be into 365. Now that okay, I'll do it in the end. 240. Number of working days is 240 days. Capacity utilization is 5%. Okay, so this will remain same. This will remain same. Yeah, so it can't be 365 days. It can only be 240 days. Correct. And grain crushed. uh, This is capacity utilization, right? Capacity utilization is 80. Second year it is 85. Third year is 90. After that it'll remain same. Okay, so how much of cane will be crushed equals sugar plant capacity into number of days 240, but you only get 80% of it because the remaining 20% is wastage. Then what happens? In that only 5% is the 9% is what you get sugar from it into 9%. That is 9% only, no? So annual sugar production per ton will be cane crushed into 9%. And the sugar price is 28,000. And this sugar will increase every year by 5%. So annual sugar sales will be total production into sale price divided by 10 to the power of 6. Any doubts in this? Did you get Nandini? Same answer. Shweta, did you also get the same answer? Brinda? I got it, sir. Okay. How about Vinuta, Shivani, Rinku, Meghana, Manya? Same answer, Madhuri. Fantastic. So that is a simple one. Let's go for the third one. I'll give you another 10 minutes. Start solving it. When I start solving, it looks very easy. But when I ask you to do it from scratch, it'll be difficult for you. Okay. Take your time. I'll give you 15 minutes time. Solve this. Any doubts you can ask me. Any doubts in this? Nobody understood this problem? Well, I wish someone actually solves the problem. I'll give you 10 minutes and I'll solve. Then you go to the next one. End of the day, where is your learning curve? Okay, please observe. Paz was informed in 1990. Since he has grown to become the largest franchisor retail in Asia, quality innovation service trust are the guiding principle of all fashion retail operations. Since the opening of its first store in 1991, Faz has grown considerably and now trades in more than 2,000 stores across 100 shopping malls in 14 countries. They have represent around 88 fashion brands. These are all information. The company aims to reach 3,200 stores in the next 5 years. Average revenue per store from 2019 is expected to be between 1 to 2%. Okay, fine. Friends, I want to ask you, at least for the year 2014, how do you calculate revenue? And it's not revenue, it says average revenue per store. Total revenue they have made is 2,574.6 million. Revenue is already there, but they want revenue per store. So what should I do? Revenue is already here. I'll just change it to revenue. But they're asking for revenue per store. So what should be the formula? Sales, correct, divided by number of stores. Agreed? Excellent. Yes, divide by number of stores. But which store? Are you going to take the stores, 864 stores, which started in the beginning of year? Or are you going to take, by end of the year, they had 1,018 stores? Which store will you divide? Okay, you're saying year end. But maybe some people will say, why not beginning? Because that store also from January, they would be making money. So if you read the question, what does it says? Average revenue per store. So then tell me what should be the formula? What should be the formula? Sales divided by? Hello? No, it won't be total number of stores. See, then why would they use the word average? Very good, Mayuri. Very good. So it equals revenue divided by average of beginning and ending stores. And that will be your average revenue per store, 2.7 million. And I'll just drag it to the edge of the cell. Oh, screen is stuck. Okay. So what I meant to say is equals sales divided by average beginning and ending. Is this clear? How I calculated average revenue per store? And what are they saying? That average revenue per store from 2019 is expected to increase by 1 to 2%. So can I say 1, 1, 1, 2, comma 2? Screen isn't moving. How about now? It's moving. Okay. Hope you understood how I solved this. Okay. So did you understand why I put this percentage? It says average revenue is expected to increase by 1 to 2%. So first 3 years, I've just taken randomly 1%. Last 2 years, 2%. You can keep all 1% or all 2%. Choice is yours. Okay. So then, can anyone tell me if every year it's going to be increased by 1%? What is the formula I should put it for the 2019? What should I do the formula? How will I increase from 3.4 to this by 1%? So what is the formula? That's it. Very good. So equals previous year into open a bracket 1 plus 1%. So select the below cell, close it, enter. Take to the edge of the cell. So you got average revenue per store. Until here, all of you understood. Type 1. Until here, is it clear? So we are done there, but we have not completed. The company aims to reach 3,200 stores in next 5 years. First, let me understand how many stores they have added newly. So can I go here and type 1018 minus 864? In a year, how many stores they have taken? So that is additions during the year. They have these many stores. Then the coming years, how many stores do you think they will add every year? Every year, how many stores will they add up? Think properly. Okay. Think again. Tell me properly. I'll give you 2 minutes time. Think properly. It's not difficult. Three thousand two hundred minus 2221 divided by 5. Yeah, I think you're right. Right now they have how many? 2,200 stores. That will be your opening balance. Yeah, I think Nandini, you're correct. So it will be 3,200 minus 2,221 divided by 5. So another 195 stores every year. Then this will become 221 plus addition of stores. So I drag it, I drag it. By end of the 2023, you will have 3,200 stores. I think Nandini was correct. Did you all understand how I did it? I want all of your confirmation. Okay, if that is the case, then what is the revenue, total revenue? Can you give me the answer? If that is the case, what is the answer for the revenue? Guys, please solve it. I didn't understand your question. Is there another way to do add stores? Sorry, I didn't understand. Others, can you please give me the answer for the revenue? Yeah, she's right. There's no other way. This is a method. Because by end of 2018, that guy had 2,221 stores. But he's expecting in the end of next 5 years to have 3,200. So that means how many stores he's yet to make? 3,200 minus 220. He has to make 979 stores. But he has to do this in 5 years. So obviously he cannot do everything in 1 year. So this 977, he will divide it by 5. So every year he will open 195 stores. Next year he'll open 195. Like that. Hope I've cleared your doubts. 195, 195, 195. So finally he reaches at 3,200. Others, what is the answer for the revenue? Array, something you put numbers here. If you don't want to respond at all to my question, it's frustrating, yeah, to teach. If you guys are not responding, simply yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, you keep on saying. But when I ask you to give the value, you don't give me any answer. Okay, 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes. If you observe this, it's average revenue per store. This is revenue for all the stores. So equals 3.4 into, remember, average. There you divide by average, here also multiplied by average, comma, this. Simple. Yeah, I think Brunda got the answer correctly. Very good, Brunda. Did you understand this problem, or you want me to repeat everything from scratch? Give me your feedback. Oh, screen is stuck. So what I meant to say is this is average revenue per store. But the above line is for the all the stores put together, how much is the revenue? So equals 3.4. But how many stores are there? Average of beginning and ending. So whenever there is a beginning and ending, always take an average in financial modeling. Take to that. Can I go to the next one? This MPL, I'll give you as an assignment. Try solving it by yourself. Only thing I have to explain you is there is something called in this problem PPS. Okay, 5 PPS means it is nothing but 5 percentage. Okay, wherever there is a PPS, please remember it is 5%. Apart from that, this is an assignment. I have to give you two assignments for this case studies. So one case study I'm going to give you as this one assignment. Another assignment I'll give you after I solve this cost model. Okay. So the last one which we're going to learn today is calculate the total. Can you explain the sales again? Which part of sales you're talking about? The total sales or sales per store? Total sales. What we have done, we have calculated sales per store. We want total sales of all the stores. Beginning you had 2,221 stores in the year 2019. By end of 2019 you had 2,416. Which one should I take? 2,200 or 2,400? So obviously I'll take the average equals average of 2,221 comma 2,416. Open the close the bracket multiplied per store we have calculated. So for the total number of stores we should not divide, we should multiply by 3.4. Okay, before that I'll just click on enter. So around 2,318 stores were functional in the entire year of 2019, and we are expecting every store will make around 3.4 million. So that means if one store makes 3.4 million, then for 2,318 stores will make how many? Multiply by 3.4. That's your answer. 7,904 million is what is the sales that makes of all the stores put together. Last year 2023 you have 3,200 stores, and look at it how much money it is making. 11,222 million means into 10 to the power of 6. Is this clear, Vaishnavi? Okay, we're getting into the cost model. Please focus, pay attention. It is slightly confusing, slightly frustrating if you don't understand this problem. All right. You think you are a manufacturer. Okay. Assume that all of you are working in a baking company, a bakery product. You have purchased wheat flour, sugar, cocoa, and milk. 4 items you have purchased. And the pricing for wheat per gram is 7.7 paisa. Sugar it is 3.7, cocoa is 1.7, milk is 5.8. So when you went to a vendor, they told these are the prices. Okay. The question is, prices is okay. The question I need to ask is, how much of quantity I need? If I get this answer, I will know how much of sugar, cocoa, what else is there? Milk and wheat flour I can buy. You're using these 4 raw materials to make what? You need these 4 raw materials to make what? If you observe here, the last one, biscuits. You're here to make biscuits. You're here to make malted beverages, and you're made to make ready-made juices. Okay, for these 3 finished products, you need sugar, you need cocoa, you need milk and flour. So all 4 items are required to make biscuits, all 4 items are required to make malted beverages, and all 4 items are there to make ready-made juices. The best part is they've already given in the X here. He needs to make 1,87,500 packets of biscuit in the first year, and 2,81 packets of malted beverages. And ready-made juice, you are supposed to make 1,31,250. That is a requirement from a client. So that many biscuits, malted beverages, and ready-made juice you're supposed to make. They've also told to make 1 packet of biscuit. How much you need? To make 1 packet of biscuit, you need 105 grams of wheat flour, and then you need 10 gram of sugar, then you need cocoa 5 grams, and then your milk you need 10 grams. So that is what has been given here. So when you mix up all this, you can make 1 packet of biscuit. When you mix all this, you make 1 packet of malted beverages. When you mix 505, 25, 15 grams, milk 12, you get 1 packet of ready-made juice. So now you know the configurations and you know what is the total value. Did you understand the question? So first one, they want raw materials to be converted into rupees per kilo. How do you solve this? It's a basic 7th standard or 8th standard maths. So don't expect that you're telling me you don't know. Basic 7th standard or 8th standard maths. Can you tell me how to convert rupees and kilo? So I should multiply by 1000 and then so if I want it from grams to kilo, it will be 7.7 into 1000 according to you. But that becomes pesa per kilo. So if I want rupees per kilo, what should I do? Very good. It is divided by 100. So now you got rupees per kilo. So it is multiplied by 1000. Gram will convert into kilo. Divide by 100. Pesa will convert into rupees. Did you all understand how I did rupees? Any confusion, please ask. Okay, you have got it. Then how do you calculate volume? So if you are into baking, you love cooking, chocolate industry, this will help you a lot. How do I calculate volume? What did I tell you? You need wheat flour of 105 grams, sugar of this, cocoa of this, milk of this to make one packet. Like that, you have to make 1,87,500 packets. So that means how much of wheat flour you need, how much of sugar you need, how much of cocoa you need, how much of milk you need. How do you calculate? 105 into 1000. Why into 1000? It's not 105 into 1000. How do you do it? First of all, what are you supposed to calculate? How much of wheat flour you need, total quantity, how much you need to purchase from the vendor. For biscuit, you need 105 grams. For malted, you need 255 grams. For wheat flour, you need 505 grams. For ready-made juice. And how do I calculate volume? Selling price, we have already calculated. How do you calculate volume? Think again. I'll give you 2 minutes time. Okay, I'll give you a clue over here. See, here it is asking how many wheat flour you need, how much of sugar you need, how much of milk you need. Okay, so I need wheat flour for what? For biscuits, for malted, and for ready-made juice. Put together how much of wheat flour I need. So if you see, for one biscuit, I need 105 grams. For one malted beverage, I need, but I'm talking about one packet. But totally, how many packets are there? So more number of packets means more number of grams, right? So I want to know how many I need. Conversion you take care later. First understand how many you need. First you do it in grams. How much of grams you need? 105 into 187 plus 250. Fantastic. Fantastic. Very good, Meghna, Brunda. Super, yeah. I didn't expect. At least I'm happy for my training. Few students have been able to solve it. Fantastic. Equals, open a bracket. I need 105 grams of wheat flour to make one packet of biscuit. But how many biscuit packets I should make? Into 1875 plus wheat flour for malted beverage. I need 255 grams for one packet. But totally how many packets I should make? 281 plus how many packets I need to make for ready-made juice? 505 multiplied by how many packets? 131. Did you all understand how I calculated? But remember, this is in kilos. But there I have given in grams. What should I do? What should I do? That's all. Divide by 1000. All these days, what I have thought financial modeling, this answer if you gave me, I'm satisfied that I have done something from my end. Drag it to the right side. Same thing. Open the bracket. Now sugar 10 into this plus 12 into this plus 25 into this. Close the bracket, divide by 1000. Then again open the bracket, 5 into this plus 8 into this plus 15 into this, divide by 1000. And then last one, 10 into this plus 5 into this plus 12 into this. Close the bracket, divide by 1000. Okay. Then the last three cells, drag it to the right side. Can you solve the raw material cost and just tell me 2013 how much value you got? Total revenue, how much you got for the year 2013? Just let me know. Anyone got the answer? Are you all solving it? Any doubts in what I've solved? Okay, okay, solving it. Okay, no problem. Okay, let me check. We got the answer. 77 into 14 lakhs, right? Divided by 10 to the power of 5. Right click, drag it down, and you add up. This is the answer, friends. 128, 163, 184, 205, and 232. Yes. I think Nandini, Mayuri, Brinda, they were able to solve. So I strongly advise you to just go through this one more time. and try solving it. You will understand. Since you have a weekend, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do MPAL, try solving it. If you have any doubts, please do ask. Apart from that, I'll give you one more case study in the WhatsApp group. Go through that, and even you try solving that. Otherwise, I'll solve it on Monday. Okay, great. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday at 4:30.